evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. We are live, coming to you live tonight from chilly Springfield, Massachusetts, right here. Francis live in the heart of Springfield is the round of 16. A familiar opponent, the Archbishop Williams. The Bishops take on your Pope Francis Cardinals. Cardinals trying to win and advance to the round. Hello, everyone. I'm AJ Gonzo for the Pope Cardinals, bringing you this Francis Jr. Alongside me is the future voice of the Cardinals. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Dom Percy. Dom, tonight, expectations are high for this Pope Francis team. Tell me, what was the feeling like? What's the culture down there near the bench level tonight?
The feeling was very, very, very electric for Pope Francis, and I'm sure it's probably the same for Archbishop Williams, but we're going to get more towards Pope later tonight here.
The Bishops tonight are going to play upset, trying to play road spoiler. What do the Bishops have to do tonight, Dom, to take care of business and get the job done in the tough road environment?
In order for the Bishops to get their job done here in the round of 16, what they have to do is play the way they've played the first two rounds of this state finals. Coming off of a close match against Apponequet, 4-3, they'll have to bring that energy with them tonight when they play Francis, who's
Cardinals, we're going to get this thing started round of 16. Pregame announcements and the national anthem coming up in exactly 1 minute. You are watching popeproductions YouTube coverage of the round of 16. Back in a flash, exclusively on Pope Prep. Your Pope Francis Cardinals take on the visiting Bishops. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin out tonight, let's first meet the visiting Bishops starting roster. captain wearing number 19, Stephanie Caesar. The senior forward captain wearing number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. The senior midfielder wearing number 23, Jennifer Termel. The head coach of the Cardinals is Brent Dillard. Thank you, everyone. MIAA, the Massachusetts Athletic Association, and believes that proper sportsmanship should be displayed at all times, showing proper. Future voice of the Cardinals. Yeah, Cardinals coming into this game record this year 17-1, most unbeatable on this home turf. What do they have
them to win this game? They gotta keep playing. They've been playing. Archbishop Williams, what seems to be a complete record, 7-7-6. You wouldn't think a team with this record would be.
Getting the ball to Isabella Meadows. I think that's the thing. Saturday. She's ready to go. Pope Francis and unfortunately lost Norwell, so that ended their season. So girls soccer is the last team that's going to be able to play here. We got the round exclusively on Pope Francis. Let's take a look at the goalie tonight for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Between the post and the Pope Francis Cardinals. And Don Percy, why don't you give me
this year, so he has two years advanced soccer play on.
Yeah, that's fine. Wanted to start with possession this tonight. Something they told us before the game. Again, players on the Cardinals sideline expecting goals. Now, you told me
Two from herself.
to fly. Round of 16 is here. The moments we look for exclusively on the Pope YouTube channel. We've got you covered. Round of 16 coverage begins now. Gabby Fiallo, the junior. Our first looks at the Bishop's offense with Allison Flynn throwing it in. To no avail, it'll be the Cardinals taking possession now. And folks, we are in the seat of the sports calendar, the sports mecca here at popeproductions. We've got a full house here in the press box. We were ready for this game. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Blair Walsh has it for the Cardinals. Chip it down the field and look around. Trying to find Kira Pacheco. Playing a little bit back tonight. Find Dillard, Meadows, and Hayes, who are going to be the top three tonight. Diamond for them. The senior wearing number 23 tonight for the Pope Francis Cardinals. It's going to be a whistle either. It'll be Pope Francis. They will throw in to let players notice that. Again, one of the key factors for the Pope Francis Cardinals this year is going to be the closest to your screen. She takes a tumble. Referee doesn't like what he sees. It's going to be a free kick coming in for the Pope Francis. It's going to be the boot of Stephanie Caesar. This year. The title of Caesar Island. Caesar will kick this one in from about the 30-yard line, and she'll try to get the Cardinals going out on offense. He's going to look it in. Trying to find something here, but eventually it's going to be a nice battle way down the Bishops using the cranium to do it. And again, there's Bella Meadows. Meadows is going to wreak havoc. You know, they like to say with the dog, when he finds that food, he's going to go eat it. Bella Meadows is eating so many defenders alive this year, just going in for goals. It's been a ba-boom, ba-bang show for Bella Meadows this year. Again, congratulations to her. Division I soccer. She's captain of this team. She is going to go to UConn, and she is going to rocket. Be a goal kick here for Isabella Thoreau, the senior captain. Cardinals are going to join here on the team. Again, coming over from Sterlacci. Sterlacci over to Fiallo. Gabby Fiallo going to shake and bake a bit and kick it back over to Stephanie Caesar. Caesar loses it. That is a... It's Maeve White. White trying to chip it into the middle. Be a nice Pope Francis. Colette Thayer who got there. Yep, the junior back, number 13, had to clear for dear life, and that is going to be a corner kick. It'll be a corner coming in for the visitors. So the Bishops, who no one really expected to win this game or even have a shot at winning it here from the Pope side of things, they're going to kick, and they're going to try to start this game out with a goal. It'll be Ciara Delaney with the opportunity at the corner position here, trying to get a goal for the visitors, the Bishops. Beaming corner kick. Kornacki is there, and she covers it up like a kid born. With 36-38 to go. Again, for the field. How can the Cardinals do that here?
The main thing for her is just to find the open 40 season. She just 50 plus, even within the final games of what could be her last time wearing a Pope Francis sweater.
Cover up for Kornacki. She'll kick away. Goal kick coming in. One trying to find. Speaking of talented, find it. Kick back here to Jordan Ballant. Ballant for Pope Francis, the junior. Kicking it back to the junior, Nora Walsh, who's the tool of all trades here for the Cardinals this season. It's Ballant with a nice spin move around the 30. She takes it back to the 35. A jukebox there is Jordan Ballant. Shaking and baking, she was. It'll be MIAA Dillard. Dillard has surprised everyone here on the Pope Francis campus. We did not know what we were going to be getting with MIAA Dillard, and let me tell you, the Cardinals have got themselves a soccer player here for this year and the next 3 years after. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch her develop. She is already making so many strides this year for the Pope Francis Cardinals team. That's probably one of the biggest surprises of the year, and she is going to be a great talent for the Cardinals years to come here. Dom, you're going to be lucky. She's going to be an awesome player for you. It'll be Stephanie Caesar trying to get back there. Caesar off to a slow start tonight. Out to the 50. Here they come. The visitors do. Maeve White has it, trying to chip it around. But luckily the Great Wall of Red assembles, and they take possession back for the Cardinals. Here's Nora Walsh. Walsh over to Gabby Fiallo. Again, in case you're just joining us, 5 minutes in tonight. 0-0, 0-0, as they like to say over in Europe. Here's some Thursday night football. I think this is going to be better than the Thursday night football matchup. I mean, Bears-Panthers, that's one of the worst offensive showings I've ever seen. Someone I think is going to be a bust in Bryce Young versus, I think it's Tyler Badgett tonight for the Chicago Bears. So I'm not going to say don't tune in, but I think the soccer you're going to get out here is going to be 2 times or 3 times even better than what you're going to get over on Thursday night football. Stephanie Caesar for Pope Francis. Caesar over to Ballant. It's going to get carved back here to Colette Thayer. Thayer's going to dust it over, trying to find Kira Fitzgerald with a pass. Quick give and go to Ballant. Fitzgerald's going to get it back around the 45, but she's going to run into some hard-nosed defense from Lindsay Nell for the Bishops. It's going to head out of bounds, and the Cardinals are going to take possession back. Going to get kicked down the field now to be a sea of Cardinals getting there. And Kornacki, I think the moment the Cardinals are going to wait for here is when they can get some offense going, just trying to feel this team out. The Bishops, again, Cardinals have a thing for beating the Bishops this year. Beat them 2-0. Or excuse me, rather, they beat them on Friday and beat them rather handedly, as Hayes has it here for the Cardinals. Here's Lily Hayes. Hayes on the left wing trying to make some hay, but it will eventually skyrocket out of bounds. It'll be MIAA Dillard throwing it in for the Cardinals. MIAA Dillard on this left side. This is her office, where she tends to have her best footwork. Here you're going to watch it. Here it's a shake and bake again from Dillard. Dillard's going to look around, try to find Fitzgerald at the back right post, but eventually it'll head out of bounds. It'll be going the other way. So good luck for Pope Francis and MIAA Dillard, the soon-to-be superstar for the Pope Francis Cardinals, but no cash-in, no goal yet for either side. 33:20 to go, opening half. Fans filing in tonight, wearing the blankets, winter coat, thing like that. They are ready to go here tonight with the hot cocoa and coffee, ready to go, and watch these Cardinals try to win this game. It's try to do something. We sent a woman to take a taste of her. First time I got to say that tonight. Trying to take it the other way with Bertang, and Bertang's going to try to do something, but it's going to get kicked back here to Kornacki. It's Kornacki over to Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo's going to look for space. Kick it back here over to Colette Thayer. Thayer to Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking around here, trying to create some space, but it's going to be going the other way. Dom, what are your thoughts here? These first few minutes here, what do you think the Cardinals need to do from this point forward to really get some momentum going?
Main thing that Archbishop coming into this complete underdog, 7-7-6. No one expected them to be here. No one expected them to get this far, I should say, in the state tournament, but yet here they are. So the one thing Pope needs a lot more of is more offensive pressure, and maybe the refs call us their way.
Lily Hayes gets called there for the sort of infraction, as it's going to be going the way for the team in white. Fans here not so pleased with that, but they're going to have to get over it. 32:02 to go in this opening half. It'll be Kornacki, who has had a busy first few minutes here for the Cardinals. They'll cover up again. So it's a good start here for the Bishops. We've seen teams come in here this year and not be prepared for the Pope Francis offense. They look like they're prepared. They're taking away the middle of the field on Bella Meadows here in these first few minutes. But again, it has seemed like an impossible task at times for teams to come in here and take away the Cardinal explosive offense led by Miss Yukon herself, Bella Meadows. It's going to head out of bounds. See which way it's going to be going. The refs are going to have a little bit of a decision to make here, but it's going to be Pope Francis possession. Down there to make his case was Gary Burke, the head coach of the Bishops, trying to make it go the way of Team White, but it's Team Red possession, and they've got it, and it's Jordan Ballant. Jordan Ballant trying to soar along with the rest of the Cardinals. Sterlacci tried to make a play. She seems a little upset. Going to get kicked back here to Fitzgerald. Can't hold it in for long. Bertang going to try to move her around, but it's eventually going to be corralled in by Jordan Ballant. Little turnover battle coming in, but the Cardinals are able to get possession back. Kira Fitzgerald. Again, the Cardinals do much better when they can hold possession for longer. This could be an error here. Bella Meadows is going to try to stuff it in. No! It goes just away from the net. Good opportunity for the Cardinals. Little bit of confusion down there near the net, and that was a keeper error there. Isabella Thoreau, a little back error as well. I'm not sure. The communication must have been off for the Bishops, but it's going to be a cover-up. Or, excuse me, rather, it's going to go over the net, so it's going to be a free kick coming in for the Bishops and a goal kick, and Thoreau will do just that. 30-33. That's a little tongue twister there coming in to go in this opening half. Bishops are going to take it in. Here they come, trying to move it around here. They've got it. Trying to work it up top. Caitlin Burke. Burke moving it around, trying to find Maeve White. Kaylin St. Ives. Ives looking for something, but it will find its way out of bounds. It'll still be Team White possession. The Bishops will hold possession here. 30:04 to go now in the opening half. Flying along tonight on Pope Prep. I mean, these are the nights you live for. Let me tell you, it's a little cold outside, but if the temperature were a little hotter, the lights are on. It's a fall night. We turn the clocks around here a little bit. We're going to get that extra hour of sleep, which is good for us, but it's going to make a nice visual perception here tonight for both teams. Really, nights you dream about when it's a playoff game, round of 16 in the state tournament. Let's see if the Cardinals can live up to those dreams and live up to those expectations that they have this year. It's Sterlacci. Sterlacci is going to find Gabby Fiala with a long leave pass here. Here's Fialo. Fialo's going to chip it back, trying to find Fitzgerald or balance. Actually going to chip up into the air. It's a header show coming in. Fialo trying to use the hips a little bit there, but eventually it'll be Sterlacci taking it in. Here's Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking, trying to find Lily Hayes. Hayes trying to do something. Cardinals are trying to stuff it on with Meadows, and she can't believe she didn't put that one in. Good opportunity for the Pope Francis Cardinals, but again, no cash in early.
Pope's now finding the pressure that they need, that they should have had early on against Archbishop. Bella Meadows had 2 shots in the last minute, which is what Archbishop has not been taking away the middle of the field that much, and we got to stop the play.
Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick coming in. That is what the Cardinals need to do, my friend. Use the wings. Use Lily Hayes. Use Mila Dillard productively. Use Kira Fitzgerald as well. Get the ball to the middle to Bella Meadows. I mean, it's such a huge edge in these postseason games having Meadows in the middle. I mean, I can't stress it enough. I think I brought up her name like 12 times here in the first 12 minutes or so. Not off to a good start as a broadcaster.
They sent wingers up the side of the field, and had Meadows soar straight down the middle of the field, and here she is.
Yep, Balance going to find Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald, just what we talked about, getting the wings involved. Here's Meadows trying to stuff it home, but eventually it is a little fan on that shot from Bella Meadows. It's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick coming in for Thoreau. So Isabella Thoreau, the captain for the Bishops, seniors. This might be one of her last. This might be her last game if the Cardinals are able to win this one. Again, if the Cardinals want another home game, they're going to need one of the top 4 seeds to lose, and they're going to need to win tonight. So it's kind of a mix and match there if they're going to want to have another home game here. And then the expectation is that game would be played sometime over the weekend, but the Cardinals have to take care of business. The Bishops certainly don't look like an easy task tonight. Sterlacci is going to try to get there, but it's going to get taken the other way. And here come the visitors. They've got steam and space trying to look up the middle of the field, but closing the gap and closing any sort of middle opening they could have had was Nora Walsh. It's going to get kicked over here to Fialo, who's going to pass it over Dillard's left foot. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Bishop's possession. Cardinals looking forward here. Visitors do have it. It's Frankie Luongo. Frankie Luongo trying to cut it to the middle of the field. Fialo trying to get there as well. She uses Luongo like a backpack, but it will head out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick coming in still. Free kick, actually. It'll be Nora Walsh taking it. Brent Dillard down there with the Cardinals in his first season. 17-1 record, not too shabby. Looks like the Cardinals are going to have themselves a nice coach here for this year and the next 3 after. Mila Dillard as well. Again, lots of new faces on this team, and they've all come together for what has been a nice regular season, as Walsh is going to have it here, and Kornacki is going to cover up again. 26:34 to go. Opening half. We're going to soon be approaching the halfway point in the opening half, as Meadows is going to try to locate that ball. Team White is going to try to tell Bella Meadows to go somewhere else and look for it. And Stephanie Caesar is going to take it in here and find Ballon at the 50. She crosses to the 45 and tries to find a pass long and deep down the field to Bella Meadows, but the pass was just too far for the outstretched Bella Meadows, and Thoreau will cover up. Maeve Turmel is getting ready to come in over on the sideline. Jumping up and down, ready to go. So Maeve Turmel, I believe she's not wearing the face mask tonight for the Pope Francis Cardinals, so that's good to see. Hope she's okay and 100% for this postseason game, as Sterlacci has it here. A little spinorama. Again, Western Mass champs this year, Pope Francis Cardinals, Class B. Took care of South Hadley over at West Springfield in that championship game. So the Cardinals feel like they're, I believe so. And the Cardinals feel like they're ready to go in this championship game, as Maeve Turmel is going to come in here. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, wearing number 22, Maeve Turmel. Coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior wearing number 18, Jordan Ballard. Yep, so Maeve Turmel is going to come in. It'll be Jordan Ballard who will be the first substitution of the evening for Coach Dillard and Coach Turmel, as they're going to try to find a long ball. Here's Lily Hayes. Opportunity, and staying on sides is Lily Hayes. Hayes looking around, trying to find Bella Meadows. Meadows still locating it. Meadows kicking back, trying to find her a shot in. It's blocked. Nice block there from the Bishops. That was a great play there by Ciara Delaney. Delaney got in there and blocked the Bella Meadows rocket. And eventually it's going to get kicked back here to Turmel. Cardinals will start over at the 35. Turmel kicking it in here. It's Mila Dillard. Dillard with the spinorama. Mila Dillard looking for space. Shake and bake. Trying to fire it in with the left foot, but it's going to be a cover-up for Thoreau. Again, good opportunity for the Cardinals. They had you on the edge of your seat, but they can't cash it in. Meadows is going to tie her shoe in the moment of pause here as the clock continues to roll on. 24-25 to go, opening half.
I tell you what we have already seen is a lot of utilization of running up the sides and kicking it straight into the middle of the field, where they are hoping for a forward or midfielder to come forward right in front of the
Look out here. That's a mistake by Kornacki. Oh, my gracious. I thought that one was going in. Maeve White was all over it. Chops were ready. That was a huge goal if they could have put that one in. That was a mistake from Kornacki. Round to 16 pressure a little bit, we think, trying to get those nerves out. That was a good opportunity. Maeve White, the junior back, had the opportunity and the goal on her left foot, but she could not cash in. Shot it just over the net. That was a crucial mistake from the Cardinals, but luckily it results in no cash in for the visitors. Turmel looking for space. Has Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking downfield for Lily Hayes. Hayes running as fast as she can. She's had a very productive first half thus far for the Cardinals. Hayes trying to get there, but just nice defensive work from Shea Nolan is going to get possession back for the Bishops. Bishops are going to look down the field. Thayer will try to get there, and it will be Nora Walsh who will just let it ride to Kornacki. Kornacki's just going to boot it down the field, looking for Lily Hayes. Hayes takes a tumble down and a little taste of the turf. She got all that on the 35-yard line over there. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be going the way of the Bishops. Throw in here is with Allison Flynn. Fialo's just going to have to head it out of bounds. Ooh, boy, that was a scary one there. Water bottles falling down there on the Cardinal sideline. Saw Dolan and Fitzgerald over there just ducking the heads a little bit, trying not to get hit. Fialo looking for it. Sterlacci trying to get there too. It's Caesar. Stephanie Caesar looking around, looking for space. Trying to find something up the wing here. It's Sterlacci. Here's Sterlacci looking in, trying to find Lily Hayes. Hayes trying to do something, but it's going to head out of bounds. It'll be going the way of Pope Francis and Sterlacci. Sterlacci over to Fialo. Fialo looking for Hayes. Hayes to Dillard. Mila Dillard trying to fire a shot, and that one is going to head over the net. Good opportunity for the Cardinals. No cash in again. It was Mila Dillard with the opportunity on her left foot, but again, that just went over the net. We've seen that a little bit here from Mila Dillard with the big boots from long distances, and she just could not put that one on in there. 21:50 to go. Opening half. Still rolling here for the Pope Francis Cardinals. It'll be Dillard trying to get there, trying to make the play. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard looking around, looking for space. Sterlacci tried to do the same, but he'll head out of bounds. And once again, we will get to see our friend Allison Flynn throw in, but the Cardinals are right there to take it back. It's Lily Hayes. Hayes over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to make some hay over to Meadows, but again, nice defensive effort thus far from the team in white, the visitors. And they have possession here, and it's Kira Bertang trying to move it up the field. She's got it. Looking up the left wing, trying to fire it in. Caesar looking for some nice play on the back end. Caesar trying to get there, trying to make the play. Kira Fitzgerald too. Walsh trying to get back. It's Fialo trying to get there, trying to make the play, and it will head out of bounds. It's going to be Bishop's possession. Dom, 20:52 to go. A little bit of a little dead time here. We can get something in here. What do we think? How do we think about the Cardinals as far as we reach the halfway point in this opening half?
Both teams, this has been back and forth consistently. And what's going to come down to it, I know we predicted 5 goals maybe so far.
Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior wearing number 18, Jordan Balance. And coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior captain wearing number 24, Kira Fitzgerald.
I know we had predicted 5 goals earlier, but the way this is looking right now, this could be
This is anyone's game.
This is anyone's game.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Every little mistake is going to cost you right now. Giving up the middle is not an option. And any ball in the middle is dangerous position. Because those small mistakes could lead to what possibly could be the end of the game.
It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be the Cardinals kicking it back into play. We got a loaded press box here tonight. We got a lot of people here. I'm glad we can say that as the Cardinals. We're going to try to kick it out of harm's way here with Nora Wall. She puts her hands up in the air. Doesn't know where she's going to kick it, but now she does. She's ready. Here we go. It's like a kicker in the NFL. Kickoff back in, but it'll just be Nora Walsh trying to find Dillard. And that's a bad little break there for the Cardinals. But luckily, Gabby Fialo's back there to clean up. Hayes at midfield, trying to win the little midfield battle and give it over to Mila Dillard. Dillard looking up the middle. Bella Meadows trying to get there. Thoreau is just going to have to kick it out for dear life. Good opportunity for Pope Francis at the 19-20 mark to get it going with Bella Meadows. But Thoreau has had a very strong opening half for the visitors. Visitors have possession. Here they come, trying to work it up the field again, but it'll be Kornacki covering it up. Good opportunity. We've seen plenty of Maeve White tonight, along with others. Good start here for the Bishops. I've got to say, props to them. They've come in here with an ideal plan. It's been an ideal start for them, having a 0-0 game with 18:54 to go in the opening half. As Sterlacci has it here. Meadows looking in. She's got it. Here's Bella. Chilly night down there on the field, so definitely going to affect some of these players. Meadows, again, trying to find the first goal of the night for Pope Francis. It's going to get kicked out of bounds here by Lindsay Nell. It'll be Cardinal possession coming in. It's Mila Dillard. This could be a show coming in with the fancy footwork. Here's Dillard. Oh, yes. Mila Dillard has it for Pope. Dillard looking in, trying to find Lily Hayes. The shot goes just to the right of the net. Good opportunity for the Pope Francis Cardinals. They almost had it. That was Lily Hayes that came so close. The setup from Mila Dillard, the shake and bake, the crossover, the ankle breaker, to say the least, with Mila Dillard. Set up Hayes, and Hayes could not stuff it in. 18:03 to go in this opening half. It's going to set up a Cardinal corner. It's going to be Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci, the junior midfielder. It's a high beaming corner. Cardinals going to look for it with Dillard, and it's just going to head out of bounds. Mila Dillard came awfully close to netting it in for the Cardinals, but she can't get the full cranium on that one. Just got the back end of the ponytail in on it, so it's going to be visitor possession with a throw in. The Bishops have possession. A look down the field. It'll be Fialo who's just going to try to play it back, and that was a fatal error there. Oh, boy. We've seen a lot of good plays tonight from Allison Flitton, but that was not one of them for sure. She tried to do a little karate chop at it, but it's going to lead to no avail as Bella Meadows can't hold it in, and the visitors can. They're coming up with a charge of steam around to the 35. Here comes Caesar and Thayer to try to close any gap they can get, and Fiala will take it now for the Cardinals. Dillard. Mila Dillard. Dillard looking for Sterlacci. Kira Fitzgerald on the sideline getting ready to come in. It's Lily Hayes on the left wing. Hayes cutting back, having a great first half. Hayes trying to go on the floor on the board, but eventually it's going to be covered up by Thoreau. Good, high-paced, fast soccer tonight. We love to see that for sure in these postseason games. Round of 16, not disappointing today. 16:42 to go, opening half. A reminder, folks, that coming up, we've got the halftime report. AJ Gonzalez, Dom Percy will be here live to bring it down for you, what we saw in this opening half, and look forward to what is going to be a very interesting second half. We've got that covered for you on the halftime report. As the Cardinals here are going to look for some defense. We still got 16 minutes till that time in space, as Termel is going to try to launch it down the field. It'll be the Cardinals getting there with Jordan Ballot. Ballot wins possession here for the Cardinals. Jordan Ballot looking for space. But again, it's just been nice defense and a nice pressure type of style here tonight for the Archbishop Williams and the Bishops. They have it right there, the right line there. It's a Catholic matchup, too, as Stephanie Caesar's going to just launch it out of bounds. It's going to be the second corner of the game coming in for the visitors. Little Catholic matchup here going on tonight, Dom. We got the Bishops and the Cardinals, Pope Francis Cardinals. And
I believe we had this game a week ago as well with the boys instead.
Friday night. It was a big one.
I believe Pope came out on top with that one.
Play-in game to get into the round of 32, and unfortunately for them, they lost in the round of 32 at Norwell. Cardinals are going to look forward here, trying to make the save. Kornacki, she taps it out with a hand, and I think we've got a whistle coming in. I think it's going to be another corner. I think it went out on Pope Francis, so we've got another corner coming in for the visitors, and it's a big opportunity for them too. I believe that is Chloe Kippenhead who's going to kick it in, or excuse me, rather, that is Ciara Delaney again. My bad. Ciara Delaney is going to fire in a corner kick here, and the Cardinals are going to look to make the save. Look out! No, that one goes just over the net. It was a good opportunity again for the Bishops. They've had plenty of those in this opening half, and it's going to be Cardinal possession off a free kick. Nora Walsh will kick us back in the play. Good opportunity for them around the 15-minute mark as Kira Fitzgerald's going to come in for the Cardinals. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior captain wearing number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. Coming off the field for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the sophomore midfielder wearing number 22, Maeve Turmel. So Maeve Turmel, we get a little clap here from the Pope Francis audience. 14:32 to go. Fans are reminded to visit the Pope Francis Prep Athletics page for all exclusive updates and announcements on future playoff games this fall sports season. Make sure to head over there if you're interested in seeing where the Cardinals will end up from here, if they're able to hang on to things, and the winter sports schedule that is fastly approaching here on Pope Prep. As Sterlacci got tumbled down to the turf, she got all that on the yellow line there, yellow marker, and she got a little bit of a yellow sandwich down there on the turf. It's going to be Stephanie Caesar with a free kick. We know she's got to do. One of the other captains on the team, as Caesar's going to kick it in. At around the 45-yard line, it's Stephanie Caesar. An unfinished business here for the class of 24, trying to win a state title in their final season as Cardinals here with the soccer team. It's going to head down the field. It'll be Caesar looking in, trying to find Ballot. Ballot trying to work it over to Hayes. Going to get chipped back down the field. It's Maeve White. White looking, trying to find Caitlin Burke. Burke loses it. Fialo loses it. It's a turnover battle, and I can't keep up. Allison Flynn is going to work it around. Kaylin St. Ives. Ives working it around. Delaney, that was a dangerous pass. I don't know why they would even try going near Bella Meadows at this point. It'll be Sterlacci. Back over to Fialo. Fialo to Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking downfield. I feel something positive coming in for the Cardinals. They got to get it soon. 13:10 to go. Hayes gets tumbled down to the turf. I think she just fell on her own power, so no call there. It's going to take a ricochet down the field, and Fialo's just going to have to play it back. Stephanie Caesar from Pope Francis has it here. Cardinals trying to get some possession numbers up. Walsh to Ballot. Ballot back to Caesar. Stephanie Caesar. Caesar trying to make the play, trying to find Sterlacci, and we've got a whistle here. Caesar took a tumble down to the turf. Hope she's okay. She's a huge part of the Cardinal defensive side. Going to be a free kick coming in right around the 35-yard line. Are they going to move it back? Let's see. Yeah, it'll be right around the 35, and Caesar will kick in again. As Hayes is going to come near the 50 and talk to Coach Dillard. Try to get a little strategy going with the free kick coming in. Caesar's going to boot it. High kick, going to bounce around the 30-yard line. Ballot going to try to do something. I think we got a whistle. It's a push. Yep.
Hand pass, I believe.
Was it a handball?
Handball, my bad.
I don't think the ref called for that. I think it was just a push. It's going to be Lily Hayes coming in, and Bella Meadows is actually going to take a free kick. This is a dangerous spot. We've seen Bella Meadows do damage here. This would be a new fascination for Bella
We've seen her
Meadows.
score from across the field.
Yeah.
We know what she's capable of. She amazing shot with not just like her right or left, but both feet.
Yep, round of 16, 12:05 to go, opening half. I'll set the scene. Lights on. Clouds have darkened. Night is here. Can the Dark Knight herself, Bella Meadows, from the 30-yard line, chipping in for the Cardinals? This would be all-time fascination. Meadows going high, trying to find it, but that one goes just too high. Bella Meadows had Pope Francis on her back there, but it went just over the net. 11:57 to go. I think we've got a whistle here, and I think we're going to have a stoppage. I believe a timeout was called on the field. We're going to step aside, folks. That was awfully close for Bella Meadows. We felt like it was going to be something positive, but the Cardinals are still going to need a goal, and so are the Bishops. 0-0, 0-0 even. Steven on Pope Prep, 11:46 to go in the opening half. Fans, call your neighbors and friends. We've got a good one. It's a dandy. Round of 16 continues next. You're watching Pope Prep on YouTube. Champions play here. Back in a flash, exclusively on Pope Prep. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume. Cardinals looking for a goal. 11:40 to go, opening half. Trying to get Bella Meadows involved. It'll be Hayes here. Hayes is just going to try to dust it over to Meadows any way she can. Dom Percy, 11:33 to go. No goals from either side. I think it's a surprising outcome considering players on the sideline were telling you they were going to score 2, 3, 4, 5. We heard all sorts of stuff down there today. 0-0 thus far. What do the Cardinals need to do now? The middle of the field has been closed off. What do they need to do to get this game going in their favor?
The main thing right now, ball possession, is everything up the side. All the shots are going to come from the corners, from the sides. That's all that each team has been shooting. What they're looking for is possibly deflection, shot. In Pope's case, it would be Isabella Meadows darting down the middle of the field, looking to deflect it or possibly knocking in the opposing net. But the main thing that Pope has to keep down is the amount of corner kicks, as we saw deflection go high over the net on the most recent corner kick by Archbishop Williams.
Corner kicks are little tense situations, to say the least, for the Cardinals, but they've done okay thus far. 0-0, 10:30 to go, opening half. That one's going to take a sideboard off the back hip of Frankie Luongo, not Roberto Luongo, as many of the Boston fans here are accustomed to, as Jordan Ballot will try to make the play. Or do those Boston fans love Roberto Luongo for his heroics in the 2011 Stanley Cup Finals for the Bruins?
He actually he did not play for Boston during.
No, he played for Vancouver.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He didn't have.
There was a lot that past year. Their first matchup in Boston.
Yeah,
He did
not have the best.
He
series
did not have the best
the
series, especially in Boston. It was not the best series.
As Bella Meadows has it here. I'll get back to the soccer. We can do hockey for another day. As Meadows has it here. Bella Meadows loses it again. Bella Meadows not having the best first half of her career by any stretch of the imagination. It'll be kicked back to Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to make the play down the field. It'll be Mila Dillard trying to get there, but it goes out of her reach. It'll head out of bounds. 9:30 to go now. I could only imagine how chilly it must be down there on the field, how cold it must be. I'm glad we're up here in a nice, warm press box, temperature controlled, heater coming
everything.
in. Yep.
I ran a couple up and down the field a couple times with a couple of my friends beforehand, working out. Pretty chilly.
Chilly day today.
Yeah, the legs are definitely numb going up and down the field at least once.
I was talking to some of the guys, soccer players, that just ended their season. They felt really bad for these ladies to come out here and play in these extremely cold conditions tonight. You can, even when they're breathing, you can see the air coming out. You know that means it's freezing down there.
Means. Yep. Well, I'm surprised we haven't seen. I don't know if you've seen in the past any snow snowing during a game.
Not a soccer game. No,
That's what surprised me so
We're a little
far.
too early for snow. We'll get there in hockey season, and boy, I'm not going to say I want it at all.
What I have, speaking about the snow, that just brought me up what we haven't seen, which I don't know that we could do a hockey game, is what I always thought is, what if they played in an outdoor rink?
Yeah, that would be a nice fixture. I hope the Cardinals can start snowing and scoring here as they can start putting goals on the board. It's going to get kicked back here to Stephanie Caesar. Caesar loses it. Rare sighting again. Maeve White is going to try to chip it down the field. It has been some rare things that we haven't seen this year from the Pope Francis Cardinals. The Bishops giving the Cardinals a lot of fits. It's going to get kicked down the Meadows. Here's the best chance of the game. Meadows trying to kick it in the shot. It's going to be covered up by Isabella Thoreau. Bella Meadows can't believe she did not put that one in. 7:59 mark to go, opening half. Cardinals right now in disbelief that they don't have one on the board yet.
Bella Meadows has had at least 10 shots during the game. The fact that
10 chances. Yeah.
she hasn't capitalized on one is pretty shocking if you're a Pope fan.
It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Kira Fitzgerald who will put it in. But we got a sub coming in, so that means I got to take on my other job that I have, is doing PA announcing here for the Cardinals. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the sophomore wearing number 22, Maeve Turmel. Coming off the field for your Cardinals, the senior wearing number 23, Lily Hayes. So Hayes is going to be the one that is assigned to come off. She has played the whole game thus far, and she has been a massive factor for the Pope Francis Cardinals on the edges, on the corners, left and right side. She has been huge for the Pope Francis Cardinals tonight. That's going to head out of bounds. It'll be a little stoppage. Clock's going to continue to roll. Stoppage with the action on the field. It'll be a throw-in coming in for the Bishops. Got a full house here tonight in the press box. Glad we can say that. Staying nice and warm, staying out of that cold weather and those cold conditions, as Ballot is going to try to find something down the field. It'll be the Bishops trying to make the play here. Cardinals looking for it with Ballot. Ballot's going to shove it downfield. It's Sterlacci. Sterlacci with the spinorama. Sterlacci still trying to create some space. It's kicked over to Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo looking around at the 40. Fiallo kicking it to Sterlacci. Here's Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking upfield. She's trying to find Jordan Ballot, but Ballot can't get there in enough time. 6:28 to go, opening half. Fans want a goal. You can tell. A little student section is formed down near the fence area and the visitors, a little behind the visitor bench. So
I believe there's a second student section that could not fit inside the seats we have here.
Oh, okay.
On the right side of, not necessarily the field, outside the track.
Oh, okay.
We have a larger section of people gathered around.
That's cool. Round of 16, it's surely going to bring in those fans, as these fans want to see a Cardinal win, but to do that, they're going to have to put goals on the board. Maybe the visitors will kick it out and try to kick it down the field. Look out here as Kornacki will cover it up. Not before Maeve White, who has just been a rough customer for the Cardinals to handle tonight, has made an impact on the offensive ends. No goals yet for either side, but she's made some plays for the visitors. It's going to head down the field to Ballot. Jordan Ballot looking for space. Ballot looking. Finds Fiallo. Here's Gabby. Gabby Fiallo to Sterlacci. Sterlacci leaving it off for Dillard. Mila Dillard, this could be a show here. Dillard just going to try to leave it out for Meadows, but it's just going to go to the right side. Fitzgerald's going to try to play it in and maybe stay on sides. Yep, she will. Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald, the senior captain, trying to will the Cardinals here to a goal before this halftime position. Cardinals trying to get there still, but it's going to be taken the other way. Ciara Delaney on the back end. Can't hold it in for long, though, as Fitzgerald is going to get a reprieve and throw it in. She has Mila Dillard. Dillard has a hard time handling things, though. Again, Cardinals, they've gotten in to the Bishop territory. They just haven't been able to handle it for that long. And same case scenario goes for the Bishops, too. When they've gotten in the Cardinal territory, they haven't been able to handle it very long as well. Both chances coming in, really equal chances.
Equal chances for each team.
Sides,
Possession, I would say, is each team half and half. There hasn't really been much of shots on goal, same way.
A lot of turnovers, though, to say the least. As Bella Meadows is going to have a nice break here, but Thoreau is the last line of defense, and she covers up. 4:18 to go, opening half. Awesome game tonight here at Pope Francis. Chilly night, lights turned on. Sky is dark. This is a movie-type scene here for the Pope Francis Cardinals, trying to hang on and win this round of 16 game. Mila Dillard has it for the Cardinals. Here's Dillard. Milo Dillard looking upfield, trying to find Bella Meadows. Meadows tried to make the play, but eventually it's going to be taken the other way as the Bishops will try to do something, but the pass is picked off. It's Sterlacci, and Sterlacci can't do much. It's just going to head out of bounds off of the right foot of Shea Nolan. So it's going to be Cardinal possession deep into Bishop territory. Meadows. Meadows looking for space. Bella Meadows over to Jordan Ballant. Ballant trying to fire a shot, gets deflected, and it's just a can of corn for Thoreau at the 3:28 mark. She covers up for the visitors, the Bishops, and they'll kick away. And a nice first half for both sides. Bishops and Cardinals, again, round 2 of a little week series here with the boys and girls soccer both playing on this field. As the Bishops have it with Maeve White. White trying to do something, but Fialo with a nice defensive presence will earn possession back for the Cardinals. Sterlacci. Sterlacci's going to look down the field, try to find Bella Meadows. It's a foot race. Meadows coming in from the left side, trying to make the play, but it's nice defense from Shea Nolan. Meadows still not trying to give up. Meadows trying to do something. She is taken down here, and it's going to be going the way of the Bishops. Fans in disbelief.
Meadows more so in disbelief.
Bishops sidelines the Bishops sideline very happy with that call. I like those refs a lot right now. Fans are in agony right now. Can't believe that call actually happened. But with 2:34 to go, Cardinals are going to have to get over it as they'll try to get on the board in this opening half. Goal kick not far enough. Goes to Sterlacci. Termel will try to do something too. It's Kaylin St. Ives kicking it around, finding Ciara Delaney. Delaney loses it. Sterlacci, who's had a nice effort here in this opening half, is going to get taken down, and there'll be a free kick coming in. It'll be Maeve Termel who's going to take the kick. Maeve Termel has done some damage on free kicks this year, I believe scoring two from free kick range as Termel. Going to try to kick it in here from the 34. She'll boot it away, trying to find something down there. Meadows tried to stub it home. Took a kerbang. No handball there. It's going to get kicked down the field. Visitors will try to take it the other way, and now we have reached the 2-minute time left in this opening half. So that means the officials will keep time on the field as we head into the last 2 minutes of this opening half. So all stoppages will be declared by the officials, and the officials will declare the time when this first half ends. Coming in there with being a rough customer was Maeve White. White with not much on offense for either side. Going to have to do everything she can in the second half to get it going. Jordan Ballant going to kick it down the field. Ballant looking for Dillard. Milo Dillard trying to make the play. Dillard getting kicked around here. Trying to find Thayer. It's going to get kicked the other way now. Here's Kaylin St. Ives. Ives looking around. This could be troublesome. No, it's going to go in. Yes, it is. It's Maeve White. Maeve White has kicked it in for the visitors. Big goal for the Bishops, and just like that, the road spoiler story is coming true. The Bishops lead 1-0. They juked out Eden Kornacki, made her do a shake and bake. She fell to the turf around the 10-yard line, and bada bing, bada boo, it was money in the bank for the visitors. And just like that, with under 2 minutes to go, the visitors have the lead. It's Maeve White with the goal for the Bishops. So Maeve White cashes in. The junior back, she's listed here as a junior back, but that's not the case at all. She is playing up top tonight for the visitors, and just like that, it is 1-0 for the Bishops. Bishop's goal scored by the junior number 5, Maeve White. So Meadows is going to try to kick it in. Again, since this is a team from not in the Mass Live website, we're not going to be able to give you some stats on her, so it's going to head the other way. And here they come again, the visitors, trying to strike again, make it 2-0, and really put a silent dagger into this crowd tonight. Walsh going to try to kick it out of harm's way. It's going to get kicked down the field. Cardinals will look for it. Fitzgerald trying to make a play before the end of the first half. We've got to be under a minute to go as Fitzgerald will try to do something. I think we've reached the halftime position. Coming up, we've got the halftime report. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Cardinals in a hole. Down 1-0 thanks to a goal from Maeve White. Coming up, we've got the halftime report. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Pope Prep Soccer continues next.
because that's the one that's outside.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I almost had a disaster over on the PA system here, but luckily I recovered from that.
Grab
Cardinals
the outside mic on accident.
I grabbed the outside mic and was about to go into the halftime spiel, but that had to get stopped there for a minute. Cardinals down 1-0. Let me tell you, I think I'd be saying a lot of stuff. I did not think I'd be saying that after the opening half of play. I mean, the Bishops, you got to give it to them, Dom. They had a great first half, great plan of taking out the middle of the field against these Cardinals. They had a great first half. What can you say about that first half from the Bishops?
There's not much to say other than they're playing Pope how they should. They've been playing Pope how they've been playing every other team, coming into this game complete underdogs. Right now, leading 1-0. What is going to come down to what is the major part of this game? Little mistakes. Little mistakes are going to result in scoring for the other team or for Pope Francis. The capitalization is what needs to be extraordinary.
That's true.
On the small mistakes. And what we also have seen is a lot of not necessarily moving the ball up the middle, moving the ball up the sides and corner kicks are where teams are going to get the most chance at scoring.
Well, I got to give it to the Cardinals too. They've had an okay strategy. They want to get the Bella Meadows the ball as much as they can. She had many opportunities and chances in that opening half to get things done for the Pope Francis Cardinals. It was just a stifling defense from the Bishops that I really think just got in the way. For Pope Francis in this second half, let me tell you, they need to get Bella Meadows the ball still. I think that's the best shot they have at winning. When Tom Brady's your quarterback, you let him throw the football. And you get what I'm saying here?
Yes.
When Cristiano Ronaldo plays for Real Madrid, the guy they're going to in pressure spots is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
I think that's going to be their path to victory.
That's what should be their path. As Meadows has darted up the field, she's got speed. She got the shot. What we haven't seen though is in the couple of shots, in the many shots that she has taken, is you need to capitalize on those shots.
Capitalize on the opportunities. It's the name of the game, folks. Coming up, we've got a huge second half on our hands. It's going to be a fun one to watch tonight. It's Cardinals. It's Bishops. Second half continues next in 2 minutes, exclusively on Pope Prep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin just about in the second half. 1 minute to go until the start of the half. A reminder, folks, to like this content and subscribe to our channel. We're producing the finest and unique content anywhere on the sports scene, the high school sports scene, no matter where you are, however you may be listening tonight, we thank you. We've got a big finish coming in into what will be and go down as one of the biggest games of this 2023 fall calendar year. We're so excited to be able to bring it to you exclusively here on Pope Prep. We thank you for tuning in, giving us the confidence, giving us the faith, putting the faith in us to give you the best high school sports experience in the country, in my opinion. Cardinals are going to work from left to right. Bishops are going to work from right to left in this second half. It's going to be a big one for the Cardinals. They need to come back down 1-0. We haven't seen them down on this turf in some time. I believe they've won every single game on this turf this year. They have not lost one game on this turf this year. The Cardinals now are going to need a comeback to try and move on to the round of 8.
Cardinals, this is also the first time in the last 5 games that not only have they let the first goal go in, but they have let any goal go in. The last 5 games were all shutouts for the Cardinals. 2 in, or no, my mistake, 1 in the state finals, and then the other 3 coming from Western Mass playoffs.
We've got a big second half here, folks, and I'm excited for it. Juiced up for these next 40 minutes of what's going to be riveting soccer here. It's going to be a fun second half. Cardinals are ready. Bishops are ready. Here we go. It's time to begin the second half. 40 minutes on the clock. Cardinals ready. Bishops ready. Refs ready. And so are we. Second half is here. Cardinal Nation, let's fly once again. Hopefully it's not for the last time in the fall sports season. It's going to head out of bounds. Thayer tried to make the play, but Maeve White has been a rough customer in this opening half, and she continues her wreak of torture, to say the least, on the Pope Francis Cardinals. Dillard is going to take it here on the side closest to your screen. A spinorama, a shake and bake from Mila Dillard. Oh, another one. How about a breaker too in there from Mila Dillard? And she just says, calm down, I've got it. I'm going to throw it in now. Mila Dillard over to Kira Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to make the play. Again, Pope Francis coming into this game, number 5 seed in the tournament. Archbishop Williams, the number 21 seed in the tournament. Cardinals are going to need a big second half trying to fend off the number 21 team in the tournament. It'll be an upset special here tonight at Pope Francis if this result were to hold. If the Cardinals were to win and come back, they would need another surprising result. They'd be one of the top 4 teams to lose to get another home game. If that doesn't happen and all the top 4 teams win, it's going to be a road. It's going to be road games from here on in for the Pope Francis Cardinals, as Gabby Fiallo is going to take it in for the Cardinals. Here's Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo over to Ballot. Jordan looking in, finds Dillard. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard with space. Cardinals down 1-0. This is a surprising result right now. Cardinals are going to need a big second half. Again, this Archbishop Williams team has been a total surprise tonight. Cardinals looking for it. Fitzgerald. Meadows trying to get there. It'll kick back here. Dillard looking for it. It'll be Sterlacci trying to make the play, and eventually it's going to get kicked the other way with Maeve White. It's going to head out of bounds. That will still be Pope Francis' possession. Pope's going to play a lot of players up top from this point on. They've got to get something going on the offensive ends, or else their season is going to be over. It's going to head out of bounds. Cardinals will retain possession again. The expectation here, I think, with the people here watching this game, is that the Cardinals are going to score. They're going to find a way to tie this thing up against the Bishops that have played the Cardinals extremely tough. Let's see if those dreams of the Cardinal fans come to fruition here tonight.
Main thing in order for that to happen is the footwork has been absolutely amazing by Meadows, Dillard. They've had exceptional footwork so far getting around the players. What you need more is shots on net, not over, not to the side, on the net, in order to force the rebounds.
Cardinals here are going to have possession with a free kick. Here we go. It's a big opportunity in the game. It's going to be Ella Sterlacci taking the kick for the Cardinals. 37-21 to go in the game. Sterlacci, high kick, looking for Meadows. Going to get chipped around off a cranium it went. Trying to get kick back to Ballot. Ballot's just going to do a behind the back kick, trying to just lob it up, give the Cardinals another chance on offense. It's going to go back to Ballot. Ballot just trying to shove it to Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to make the play. Going to go around. It's Fitzgerald, Kira Fitzgerald, on the side closest to your screen is going to get herself a throw-in coming in. She'll actually call on Jordan Ballot to throw it in. So Ballot will throw in. Dillard's going to come in motion. She's going to take possession. Off the chest, she'll take it. Mila Dillard trying to do a little shake and bake to herself. Fitzgerald trying to do something too. It's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be going the way of the Bishops. Gary Burke on the sideline today for the Bishops. Very happy with what he's seeing with this team. Content first half, to say the least. He's going to need something in the second half. He's going to need what they call in soccer, a Mourinho special. A little defense here to close this thing out tonight. Dillard looking up, just going to fire a kick sky high. Cardinals going to look for it. Bella Meadows with the header, trying to let it come down. Hayes trying to fire a shot. That one's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick. It's going to be good enough for the Cardinals to get possession. It'll be Jordan Ballot coming in. Termel's ready to come on the field. Let's see if the official lets her come on. Sub is going to come in. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the sophomore wearing number 22, Maeve Termel. And coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 23, Lily Hayes. So Hayes is off. Jamil comes on. Fialo's going to try to fire a shot off the corner. It's going to go to Bella Meadows. Dangerous spot here for the visitors. Meadows just going to try to cross it in the middle to Dillard. It's going to get kicked back here, and eventually the visitors will steer clear of a troublesome spot, to say the least. Stephanie Caesar has it for the Cardinals. Caesar trying to use the Bishop's player. There's a backpack there, and she did. It's Nora Walsh who will get it back here for the Cardinals. Walsh looking for room, trying to find it, and the pass is going to be picked off by the Bishops. Here they come again. Dangerous 3-on-2, trying to come the other way, but Caesar Island is in full effect there. Big play from Pope Francis and Stephanie Caesar, the senior captain. Again, we'll head out of bounds. It's going to be visitor possession. They'll throw in. Fialo tried to make the play too, couldn't. It went off of her, and it will head out of bounds. Possession coming in for the Bishops. They throw in. Kaylin St. Ives, the captain, kicking it around. Nice pass here from the Bishops. They've got it. Trying to fire it in again. Looking around. Nice defensive play from Pope Francis and Nora Walsh. Gets kicked back here. Look out. That could be a dangerous spot. But that one is going to head over the net. Kira Bertagne with the shot and went to the field goal post. Fans are going to mock her a little bit and say the field goal was good. Heads out of bounds. It's going to be Kornacki kicking it back in the play. Nora Walsh with the free kick. Looking, finds Fialo. Fialo over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci over to Mila Dillard. Mila Dillard, it's going to be a foot race. Foot race with Shane Nolan. Nolan trying to play defense the best way she can. That was a fast, quick play from Mila Dillard, and Dillard will throw it in. Dillard working quickly. Sterlacci back to Dillard. Dillard, a little touch pass to Sterlacci again. Sterlacci having a hard time with all that white on defense, but she retains possession for the Cardinals. Been a nice defensive effort tonight from the Bishops. I've got to give it to them. Give them credit where credit is due. The defense has been outstanding for the Bishops. Thoreau, the captain, will kick it away. This would be one of her finest performances in her career. They are able to hang on and win this one tonight. Again, this first half was a dogfight. A goal within the final 2 minutes from Maeve White. Gave them a 1-0 lead. The Cardinals are going to try to cash in the other way now. It's Fitzgerald in the second half. Cardinal season could be coming to a close if they're not careful here. The Meadows shot is going to head out of the right side of the net, not inside the goal, but on the outside side of the net. That will be Isabella Thoreau.
Pope in the last couple of seconds really been putting the pressure on. I should say in the last couple minutes. This is the much needed pressure that they need the first half of this game.
This second half has been all pressure, and again, they've changed the style as well.
It's all Pope right now.
Back. Yep, only 3 back now. The Cardinals are pushing up now. They've really trying to get a goal here in these next 32 minutes, or else this season is going to come to a close, and we will write another chapter in the fall sports legacy here for the Cardinals. As Walsh with a nice defensive play for the Cardinals. They've got a future with her for sure. As Termel is going to try to make the play. Now head down the field, and it's going to be a cover-up for Kornacki, and Kornacki will kick away with 32 minutes to go on the clock. Meadows trying to get there for the Cardinals. Bella Meadows has it. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows with the best chance to date, maybe, but it's nice defense again from Team White. The Bishops with outstanding defense there. It's Shane Owen, who is just having a huge, impactful game for the visitors, the Bishops. Made Meadows feel uncomfortable tonight, not giving her many chances to do anything, really just trying to take her out of the game to their best ability, and they've done a great job of doing that. It's going to be Mila Dillard who's going to come in with the corner kick. Cardinals need a goal. They need it badly. You can see it on the sideline. This team needs a goal. 31-20 to go in this game, and Dillard is going to kick it in. Dillard trying to kick in. Cardinals looking for it. Termel trying to get there with a header. It's Ballot. Cardinals going to try to stub it on with Ballot still, and the Bishops are going to clear. Again, pressure is starting to come in droves now from Pope. Thayer's going to choose to keep it in. Smart play. Dillard going to try to move it down the field, trying to find Kira Fitzgerald. Dillard tried to do something, but the Bishops again. The defense tonight has been outstanding thus far. Termel over to Dillard. Dillard trying to fire a shot, trying to bend it like Beckham, but she bent it to the right side of the net. Going to be Isabella Thoreau, who will kick it back in the play now. 30-30 to go. About 10 minutes through this second half. The Cardinals are going to need a big goal to tie this one up. Termel. There's still plenty of time to do it, though. 30 minutes. half hour, it's going to feel like an hour for the players with the Bishops having that 1-0 lead on the road. It's Fialo, who's going to kick it over to Nora Walsh. Walsh back. Stephanie Caesar has it. Caesar over to Walsh. Walsh to Thayer. Thayer. Nora Walsh. Walsh sliding it over to Ballant. Ballant just going to try to chip it up the field, trying to find something, but it was just a sea of nothing and a sea of white instead with Lindsay Nell, and that's going to head out of bounds. It's a great play from Kira Fitzgerald, the senior captain. Smart, and the Cardinals are going to work quick. They're going to throw it in as far as they can. Cardinals will try to make the play here with Ballant. Going to keep going, trying to find Bella Meadows again. Meadows trying to do something. We've got a whistle on the field, and it's going to be Pope Francis possession. Here we go. Free kick coming in for the Cardinals. You know who's going to take it at this juncture in the game. It's going to be Bella Meadows. Meadows is going to tie her shoes and make sure everything's okay. Tie the cleats, rather. Excuse me. Meadows with a lot to think about here. Big moment in this game. UConn commit. Dark Knight, like we have given her the nickname of tonight. Can she live up to that name now? 28:59 to go. Down 1-0 when her team needs her the most. Can Bella Meadows live up to the expectation? Meadows. It's a corner.
Shot on
coming
net.
in. It's a lot. It went in. He scores. It's Bella Meadows at the 28:49 mark. And just like that, the Pope Francis Cardinals have tied it up. It's the big moment for Bella Meadows. She puts it in. And just like that, the Cardinals have tied it up. It's Bella Meadows, the free kick from the 20-yard line. And just like that, it's a big one for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Bada bing, bada boo, money in the bank. The Cardinals put it in with Bella Meadows. Big goal for the Cardinals at the 11:11 mark for Pope Francis. It's Bella Meadows getting it done for the Cardinals. Bada bing, bada boo, just when they need it, the Cardinals put it in with Bella Meadows netting her 46th of the season. We don't have a replay. Okay, that's cool. You can go back and watch that, folks. That was awesome from Bella Meadows. That was perfect, excellently executed. Isabella Thoreau had no shot on that one. Pope Francis goal, her 46th of the season, scored by the captain, senior forward number 15, Isabella Meadows. Time on the goal for Meadows, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. It's Meadows at 11:11 to tie this game up at 1 apiece. So Meadows ties it up 1 apiece. Anyone's game now. The defense for the Bishops was there all night long until that one. Meadows had it and put it in. Meanwhile, here, that could be a difficult one, but it's just going to be a can of corn for Kornacki. She's going to work quick with the pace of play. Sterlacci's going to try to get there. It's a nice play here from the Bishops with Allison Flynn trying to provide some pressure. Felt like the crowd here was shaking when Bella Meadows put that one in. Cardinals needed that, and they got it in. Again, big moment for the big player, and they put it in. We've got a Cardinal down here on the field, and I believe that is Sterlacci. Ella Sterlacci down for Pope Francis. See if she's able to get up. She is. And Lily Hayes is getting ready to come in, too. So we might see a Hayes-Sterlacci substitution coming in momentarily. Again, since this is an MIAA round of 16 tournament game, we've got 3 officials on hand tonight. It's going to head down the field. And it'll be Pope Francis trying to get there, trying to make the play. Ooh. Look out here. It's a mistake by Thoreau. Meadows is going to try to capitalize. Bella Meadows can't capitalize, though. Big opportunity for the Cardinals. Thoreau misplayed it. Looked like Carrius from Liverpool in that 2018 Champions League final when he messed up all those big plays for Liverpool and cost them a Champions League final. That was close, and Meadows just could not cash in. Meadows tried to put on her best Kareem Benzema kicks there and tried to put it in just like he did in that 2018 game. I don't know why I have a fascination for that. You know I am a Real Madrid fan, but that was excellent to see from the Real Madrid perspective, but so close for Bella Meadows, yet so far away. 1-1 the score, though, with 26:40 to go. Anyone's game at this point. It's going to be a free kick coming in. This would really the roof would explode. I mean, there is no roof. I think the lights would come down if Bella Meadows were able to put this one in. I think it's from the 33-yard line. Here we go. Free kick from the 33. It's a high beaming kick, and it's going to go to the right of the net. Good opportunity for Meadows. No cash in. We'll give her a little bit of a break since she put in the kick earlier on in this one. Bella Meadows, the big goal tonight. Goal number 46 on the season. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 23, Lily Hayes. And coming off the field for your Cardinals, the junior, number 17, Ella Sterlacci. So Sterlacci is going to come off. Dillard and Sterlacci were laughing about something down there, so looks to be like everything's okay, just getting a little breather with 25 minutes to go in this game. As Maeve Trammell's going to try to get there. I think everyone in the building felt it was coming. The goal to tie it up from Bella Meadows. You knew it was going to be her at some point. And finally, she got on the board to make it a 1-1 game. As Trammell's going to have it here. Trammell back to Meadows. Pass, give, and go. Give back and go, to say the least. As Trammell is going to try to find Hayes again. And it's going to get stifled down the field. But it goes right into the feet of Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo looking down the field. Looking for Dillard. Mila Dillard. Dillard kicking back. Dillard looking around, trying to fire in a shot, and that one goes to the left of the net. Another good opportunity for the Cardinals, but yet again, it's no cash in. Getting closer and closer to that halfway point in this opening, or this second half. Be huge if the Cardinals can hang on and try to take a 2-1 lead in this one tonight. Fans are here as well, getting ready. So trying to win this game for these Pope Francis Cardinals and trying to help them out too. Cardinals trying to make the play here. It's Gabby Fiallo. Fiallo loses it. It's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking around, trying to create some space. It'll go up to Hayes. Here's Lily Hayes trying to make some hay. Hayes trying to do something. It's Mila Dillard. Dillard looking down the field, trying to find Meadows. Meadows trying to get there, and it's going to go just to the left of the net. Oof, that was a good opportunity again for Bella Meadows trying to take the lead. You knew it was going to be her. It was a vintage moment from Bella Meadows that tied it up. And again, props to the Bishops. They've come in here tonight, and they have put up a nice, solid effort with Maeve White netting the goal for them as well. It's going to be Thoreau who will kick us back into play.
This second half has been all Pope Francis. Yeah, all Isabella Meadows.
They pushed up. They definitely did push up.
They noticed at halftime. I don't know what Brett Dillard was saying, but it must have been saying, "Hey, we really need to get in the game."
Walsh tried to clear it there. Fitzgerald will try to do the same. It's going to head out of bounds. Yeah, before Bella Meadows scored that goal at the start of the second half, they were playing 3 back. Now they've decided to go 4 back with the 1-1 tie, and the result we have thus far. It's going to be Jordan Ballot trying to make the play here. It's going to head out of bounds. Kira Fitzgerald trying to do something. It's going to be going the way of Pope Francis. The fans here are going to tell him to do just that. It'll be Fitzgerald trying to make the play too. Again, we'll head out of bounds. It's going to be Thayer throwing it in for the Cardinals. Thayer over to Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to make the play. She'll keep moving. This is like moving the chains here, playing a little football.
Back and forth.
Yep, keep moving the chains for the Cardinals. They're going to hold possession again, just moving it up the field slowly but surely. It's Ballot again. Here's Ballot right near your screen. She gets taken down. No call here. It's going to land back to Caesar, though, and now it'll go to the other side of the field, the far side. Fiallo to Hayes. Here's Lily Hayes. Hayes making hay over to Mila Dillard. Dillard with the quick feet, looking around, trying to find Meadows. Look out. This could be huge. Meadows trying to fire a shot. It goes just, and I mean, it went a lot over the net. She was aiming for the field goal post there. That was unfortunate for Bella Meadows, who's done so much for the Cardinals this year. Could not net it there to finally take the lead. But it's a 1-1 game nonetheless with 22-22 to go in this game. Thoreau will kick away. Cardinals will look forward. It's Ballot. He's going to take a deflection off Fiallo. Caesar will make the play over to Nora Walsh. Here's Walsh over to Ballot. Jordan Ballot. Ballot to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back. Here's Colette Thayer. Thayer over to Fitzgerald again. Fitzgerald trying to find Meadows upfield. Getting it kicked back the other way. Ballot. Walsh tried to do something. Ballot had to go down. Hope she's okay. We'll get a little scrap on that one as Fiallo is going to try to make the play here for Pope Francis, and we'll just go back to Kornacki as Ballot. A little bit of discomfort as Sterlacci's getting ready to come back in. Nice goal kick here from Kornacki. It'll be Meadows trying to take it in for the Cardinals. She's gotten going, and she's starting to find space in this second half as Termel has it here. It's Termel moving it up the field to the 40, to the 30. She'll try to move it over to Meadows, and again, and you kick back the other way. Cardinals going to try to make the play with Ballot. Goes to Fialo. Fialo to Hayes. Fialo looking downfield, trying to find Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to get there, trying to do something. Going to get kicked to Thayer here. Here's Colette Thayer. Thayer dusting it over to Ballot. Ballot. Jordan Ballot. Star of the Powder Puff game for the juniors. He's going to try to just move it in to Fitzgerald. And now Sterlacci's going to come in. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior wearing number 17, Ella Sterlacci. Coming off the field for your Cardinals, the junior wearing number 18, Jordan Ballot. So Ballot off. Sterlacci back on. Halfway point in this second half. 20 more minutes to go, and fans here around the world watching us live on YouTube right now, we're about to enter what Scott Hansen would call the witching hour. Wins become losses, losses become wins now in these last 20 minutes. Huge plays coming in. Who's going to win it and advance to the next round, and who's going to be heading to the couch and get ready for the winter sports season and start preparations for Thanksgiving? We're going to find out now. Yes, I believe possession here is going to be going the way
of Archbishop.
Yep, of the Bishops. It's going to be Bishop possession. 19:55 to go. One of these two teams here tonight is going to try to get on the board. I'm going to try to put one in to take the lead and maybe advance what could be the golden goal and advance to the next round. Lindsay Nell. Nell. Looking in. Sterlacci going to try to make the play here. Sterlacci trying to do something. It's going to head out of bounds. Lindsay Nell will throw in. Nell over to Maeve White. White tried to do something. That should be going the way of Pope. It will be. Stephanie Caesar knew it right away. Went off the foot of Maeve White, who's been silenced here in the second half. Caesar will move it in to Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tried to make the play. It'll be Walsh. Walsh trying to get it over to Fitzgerald or Sterlacci or somebody, but Thayer now will throw in as it went out of bounds off of Team White. Sterlacci has it here. Sterlacci. We've seen the Cardinals on this field before in this second half have comfortable leads and have been able to close out games. But now it's a different scenario. 1-1 tie. They need a goal, and then that could be the game-winning goal if they're able to hold things out on the defensive side. But they're going to need a goal, and it's going to be tough to score again on the visitors. It's going to head out of bounds.
To me, honestly, for either team, this is a really next goal win scenario.
Yep.
If you get that second goal, you have that 2-1 lead. You are going to be putting the other team will be not only will be putting pressure on you, which will be the most, because this is a state tournament. You lose, you're done, and this is what could be the last time for some of these players on both teams.
Ever since that Meadows goal, this crowd has gotten right back into this game. They were kind of silenced there at halftime. It was it was a quiet halftime here on the Pope Francis campus. But since that Meadows goal, this crowd has gotten back into it, and they're making noise for these Cardinals. As Fitzgerald has it here, it's Kira Fitzgerald. Going to try to chip it down the field, looking for Meadows. Bella Meadows trying to get there, trying to wreck the Bishop defensive alignment. It's going to chip down the field here to the 45. It'll be Sterlacci trying to get there. Ella Sterlacci over to Steph Caesar. Sterlacci takes a tumble down. Here come the visitors. It's Maeve White. White, could I give her the announcer's jinx here? And they're saying she had a cold second half this far. She could have made it hot there. She would have been able to boot that one in, but that was just a little bit too much of an ask. It's going to be a cover-up for Kornacki nonetheless. Sophomore keeper. Again, a lot of questions were about Sophia Roselli. She was great in net for the Pope Francis Cardinals. A lot of questions about whether they could find someone to replace her, and they found Kornacki. And
could have been her successor.
Yeah, they haven't missed a beat for Pope Francis. It's Caesar trying to get back there, trying to block Maeve White's opportunity, and it's going to be the Cardinals taking it in the other way. Maeve White wanted the call. She's not happy about it. It'll be the Cardinals trying to move it up here with Lily Hayes, and it's going to be Cardinal possession still with 16:48 to go, and we've got a sub. Jordan Ballot is coming back. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior, number 18, Jordan Ballot. Coming off the field for your Cardinals, the senior captain, number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. Senior captain, Kira Fitzgerald, coming off. Ballant re-enters the game, re-enters into the game. Little mispronunciation there. Be sure to go on pronunciations.com after this game and work on some of the pronunciations and challenge myself. Cardinals trying to get there, trying to make the play. Hayes looking for it. Kornacki's just going to call everyone off and cover up. 16 minutes to go now. Cardinals need a goal. 1-1 game, round of 16. Winner advances, loser goes home. They can start thinking about winter. Termel with the shake and bake at midfield. Maeve Termel gets slid down to around the 30-yard line. That was a sliding taste of the turf. Looked like a snowboarding taste of the turf there as the Cardinals will try to take it in here as Ballant tried to get there. It'll be Ballant actually getting it here for Pope. It'll be Sterlacci trying to get there around the 45-yard line. Sterlacci not giving up just yet, but finally it's Caitlin Burke saying give up. Bishops trying to work it through Nora Walsh. Walsh trying to play the best defense she can with Maeve White. It's Maeve White. She has just been a rough customer for the Cardinals to handle all night and been giving the Cardinal defense, the junior-led defense, a challenge. As Ballant has it here. Ballant stepping around, trying to shake and bake. Ballant looking for space. It'll be Sterlacci. Ooh, she got taken down to the turf. No call there. It's going to be taken here by Stephanie Caesar. Caesar trying to do anything she can, and it is going to be Bishop possession. 14:44 to go. Time ticking down in this one. Again, if this game is tied after regulation, it will be an overtime.
10-minute overtime, correct?
I believe so.
And there is no shootouts, right?
Nora Walsh. Cardinals looking for it.
Oh, okay.
Cardinals are going to look for it here. It's going to be Sterlacci who will take it in for Pope. Sterlacci trying to find Meadows. It's going to head out of bounds. We've got a sub coming in for the Cardinals. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. And coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior number 17, Ella Sterlacci. Cardinals going to look forward here, trying to make the play. Dillard over to Trammell. Dangerous spot for the visitors. Going to try to fire a shot and go on the floor, on the board, but eventually they can't. 13:32 to go in this one in the regulation. Thoreau tried to make the play. Cardinals trying to do something here. It's going to head out of bounds. Again, it'll be Bishop possession. They'll throw it in around the 40-yard line of the Cardinals. $13:07 to go. Cardinals trying to shake and bake here, trying to play some defense. It's Maeve White trying to get there to the Bishops. Maeve White over to Jordan Ballant. That was almost dangerous, and the Cardinals are just going to have to clear. Bishops were all over that one. They're trying to get one here. They really could use one here and trying to get the lead again. They had it first, 1-0 thanks to Maeve White. Bella Meadows came back and scored. Here we go. Bishop's going to try to do something, but it's just nice defense from Pope Francis closing in on any gap that the visitors had. Kornacki will kick away. Meadows down the field, stabbing at it is Bella. Bella trying to create space, but just the defense from Shea Nolan has been immaculate tonight as Fitzgerald will kick it back over to Meadows here, though. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to create some space. Meadows gets taken down. That should be a free kick. It is. It's going to be a free kick coming in for Pope Francis. That was right near the box, but luckily it wasn't near the luckily it wasn't inside the box for the Bishops, and it's going to be Pope Francis possession. Here we go. Free kick coming in. Could Meadows have a historic night and put in 2 free kicks, or are they going to let someone else shoot? Yeah, it's going to be Bella Meadows. This is the moment for her for sure. Bella Meadows, it's time to cook. The Dark Knight already has put in one tonight. Here we go. 11:42 to go. Time ticking down. 1-1 game. This is how legends are made. Right here. 1-1 game. Bella Meadows already has a historic story. Can she add one here? Meadows trying to go on the floor, on the board again, but it's going to get kicked back to her. Here's Bella. Bella Meadows looking in, and that one is just going to head to the right of the net. So nothing will amount of the Bella Meadows free kick, but except it's going to wind up in a corner. I think that was a mistake there from the visitors. Bishop's messed up. I think the throw, I think she messed up on her own goal line there. It's going to be a corner coming in. MIAA Dillard's got a boot. This could be troublesome for Pope Francis. Or excuse me, for the Bishops. It's Dillard. Dillard looking around. Shot! They score! It's an own goal! It's an own goal, but they're going to give it to Maeve Turmel! It's Turmel at the closing minutes. And just like that, the Cardinals have a 2-1 lead over the Bishops. Maeve Turmel is going to get credit. Maeve Turmel, the goal for Pope Francis, a big one for the Cardinals. She's been injured all year, and now a huge goal for the Cardinals. It is 2-1. Maeve Turmel with the big goal and the big moment, and the Cardinals have come back to take the 2-1 lead. We've got a stoppage here. Referee's going to come in and talk to the scorer's table.
Yeah. Yeah, Dillard.
Pope Francis goal, her 8th of the season, scored by the sophomore midfielder number 22, Maeve Turmel. Time of the goal, 29 minutes, 6 seconds. It's Turmel at 29:06 to give the Cardinals a 2-1 lead. So Maeve Turmel puts it in. 10:22 to go. You knew it. You knew the Cardinals were going to come back. It was a frustrating first half, but this Cardinal team this year, you could feel a little different tinge in the air. Cardinals are going to need a stop. They're going to need defense for the rest of this game, and for the rest of this game, the Bishops are going to push with everything they've got in the gas tank. Ballot looking for it. Again, if this result were to hold tonight, the Cardinals would have an opportunity at another home game, but again, they would need all the seeds to lose out here from in. Kornacki's going to kick away. 2-1. Dillard looking down the field for Meadows, and she's going to be offside. Or no, is she going to stay onside? She's onside here. Meadows is going to try to just fire in something, but it's going to go to the back of the net, and Thoreau's going to work quickly.
Did the game go fine from the top 4 teams?
Yeah, they're all made it.
So substitution for the visitors, it's going to be Molly Baita coming back into the game. Julia Studley coming off. Cardinals going to look for it. Dillard trying to fire in a shot. I went down and looked at my paper, and I saw MIAA Dillard getting ready and trying to aim for a corner, but she just kicks it too high again. 2-1, the lead for the Cardinals. Fans, in case you're just joining us, it's Bella Meadows and Maeve Turmel with the 2 goals. It started out tonight with a Maeve White goal. It's a Maeve type of night here in Springfield. Maeve White put one in, and then Meadows from a free kick, and then it was Maeve Turmel with a header. And just like that, the Cardinals have come back and have taken the 2-1 lead on the Bishops. So Pope Francis, yep, I was right. We just looked it up to make sure that what I'm saying is factually accurate, and I'm glad it is. Again, if the Cardinals in this result were to hold on, they would need one of the top 4 seeds to lose, and they would get another home game. If that doesn't happen, it'll be road games from here on in, likely, for the Pope Francis Cardinals. As it'll be Dillard trying to get it here for Pope. It's MIAA Dillard. Dillard, Division 3, round of 16, closing moments of this game. 7:58 to go. Second half, here we go. Meadows looking for it. Bella Meadows trying to get behind the defense. It'll be Fitzgerald taking it. Fitzgerald trying to fire in a shot, gets blocked. Lily Hayes trying to fire in a shot, goes to Meadows instead. Here's Meadows, the shake and bake. Fitzgerald trying to find Bella Meadows again. Meadows not trying to give up, and now it'll be cleared by Shea Nolan. Good opportunities coming in left and right for the Pope Francis Cardinals. 2-1. It appears that they are in the road. They are in the roadblock. They are in the driver's seat, driver's edge here for the round of 8 coming in. If they can hold on to this result in these next 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Visitors will try to clear. It'll go back to Dillard. Dillard with a shot, and that one is going to go just high again. Nyla Dillard is coming oh so close tonight to putting in goals, but she's just been a little bit off tonight with those high beaming shots. Yeah. Cardinals going to look forward here. It'll be Hayes. Hayes trying to make the play. Hayes trying to keep it alive for the Cardinals. It'll be Dillard. Nyla Dillard trying to fire in a shot. That one goes off the field goal post and in. Yep. Pulling her best Justin Tucker impersonation there with the double doink. And I think we've got a timeout taken on the field. Timeout taken by the Bishops. We'll step aside. 6:37 to go. Fans, the money time of this game is fastly approaching, and we're ready for it. 2-1, the Cardinal lead. Who's going to win? Will it be the Cardinals or the Bishops? We find out next in this battle of the Catholics. Welcome back. I grabbed the wrong microphone again, but I did grab the right one. Right, folks, like this content, subscribe to our channel, producing the finest and unique content anywhere on the high school sports scene, at least in the Western Mass area, and I think the New England and United States area, too. So it's Pope Prep Productions. We've got you covered all year long, exclusively here on the Pope Prep YouTube. It's Bella Meadows. Meadows tried to put it in, but it's going to be a cover-up here from Isabella Thoreau, the captain. Again, for the Bishops, they have 6 minutes and 21 seconds to get something going, or else their season is going to wind up heading to the couch, as Thayer is going to try to do something here. She finds one of the goal scorers in Termel. Again, in case you're just joining us, it was 1-0 for Maeve White, and the Cardinals netted 2 to make it 2-1, thanks to Bella Meadows and Maeve Termel. Cardinals are going to look to clear it out of harm's way, trying to find Mila Dillard. Dillard tried to make the play, but now it's Ciara Delaney. Delaney tried to do something, trying to move it up here. A little shake and bake from them. Again, they've got to start working quick, trying to think about how they can put pressure in on net. Stephanie Caesar. Caesar trying to make the play. It's Gabby Fiallo going to have to get down there on the far right side. Fiallo with nice defense for Pope Francis. Gabby Fiallo, the junior back, got a big senior year coming in next year, but her junior year is going A-OK for Pope Francis. A huge play, really, if you think about it. And it's going to give the Cardinals possession and an opportunity to chew up more of this clock. Again, the Cardinals do well when they have possession. I mean, every team does in soccer, but when the Cardinals can hold possession for long periods of time, that's when they're in their element. Cardinals going to look for it, though, and now it's going to be taken in by Kira Bertagne. Bertagne, look it in. And Nora Walsh is going to clear it out a little bit. It's going to take bounce off the cranium of Lindsay Nell. And it's going to get kicked around here to Mila Dillard. Dillard looking down, trying to find Bella Meadows. Meadows just going to give and go. Here's Mila Dillard. Perfect pass. Dillard looking for space. Has it. Dillard back. Meadows to Fitzgerald. Back to Bella it goes. Meadows looking. Turmel trying to fire in a shot. Excuse me, that's Hayes. Lily Hayes going to try to fire in a shot, and it's a big save made by Thoreau. Wow, what a huge save for Thoreau. Hayes, I didn't know it was her. I thought it was Turmel. It was actually Lily Hayes, and it was a big save for Thoreau. Now it's Maeve Turmel. She'll move it over to Jordan Ballot. Ballot looking for space. We are at the 5-minute mark, folks. That means the referees are going to handle time from this point forward. They will stop the game when we have played 5 minutes in this second half. Maeve Turmel's just going to hold it in right on the boundary, just going to take as long as she can, trying to chew up as much clock as possible. And now Dillard's going to try to just fire it in. Looking around. Hayes tried to get there. It's going to hang up in the air. Meadows going to look for it. It's going to hang back to Ballot. Here's Jordan Ballot trying to fire in a shot. That one gets blocked by Ciara Delaney, and it's eventually going to be a cover-up for Thoreau. They've got to work quick. Not sure why they're taking this long, and it's going to be a high-beaming goal kick coming in. Bishops are going to look for it with Maeve White, and it's going to get kicked back to the Cardinals again, and they can't hold it in for long. Hayes got just mustered off that one as Frankie Luongo is going to try to move it down the field. It's Maeve White now for the visitors. White. Cardinals just trying to clear it out of harm's way. It'll be Stephanie Caesar. Hayes trying to do something here. It's going to be Turmel. Turmel cooking it up over to MIAA Dillard. Dillard searching it down the field. Meadows has the opportunity, but the flag is up. Flag is up for offside. It will be visitor possession. Fans can't believe it. They don't like the call on the field, but
Official time,
it's been good thus far. As the Cardinals are going to look for it here. They've got it, but not for long. It's Kaylin St. Ives. Trying to fire a shot here was Maeve White, but it's an all-day long can of corn for Kornacki. Kick away coming in from Kornacki. 2-1 lead for the Cardinals.
3 minutes on official time.
Dillard kicking it down the field. Meadows could put in the dagger here. If the Cardinals can put it in, Meadows looking for the dagger. Yes! Bella Meadows staples the Cardinals into the round of 8. And the Bishop fans are sent home quiet. Bella Meadows puts it in, and just like that, the Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen, are heading to the round of 8. Bella Meadows, when you needed a big night, it's a glorious finish. Bella Meadows, another huge goal for Pope Francis. Bella Meadows showed up to play. Big time moment. That's when the big-time players show up. Bella Meadows, ladies and gentlemen, is a big-time player. 3-1, the lead for the Cardinals. Pope Francis goal, her second of the game, and 47th of the season, scored by the senior captain forward number 15, Isabella Meadows. So since it's not an official time, we're not going to say it over the loudspeaker. As Ballot is going to get taken down, it's going to be Pope possession. This game is just about over, and the fans are going to give them a board the buses chant. It was a valiant effort tonight by the Bishops. You got to give it to them. Did everything they could, had everything in the playbook in that opening half. Got these Cardinal fans very scared. But luckily for the Cardinals, they've got a weapon, a secret one, not really a secret one anymore. It's Bella Meadows. 2 goals tonight. Maeve Turmel with the big second goal to give the Cardinals the lead. And the Cardinals now are just going to need to finish this one out. And it looks like they're going to be able to. What an effort tonight by the Pope Francis Cardinals. Comeback and a half. Don Percy, man, oh man, Bella Meadows showed up to play tonight.
What we had predicted before. Not necessarily 3 goals, but two crucial goals in a game, a very close game like this, which I believe nearing less than 2 minutes on official time.
Yep, this game's going to come to a quick end here, and that's not over just yet. Some of these fans are ready to jump up in the air and celebrate. Coming up regardless, we've got the Cardinal postgame. We'll break down what we saw tonight. And it looks like if this result holds, we're going to be looking forward to the next round. And we'll break that down for you. That's coming up. Stay tuned. The Cardinal postgame show. It's going to be heading the way of white. They're going to try to hold it in. Thayer's just going to bounce it right back to him. They'll throw in again. They've got to work quick here for the rest of this game.
1 minute unofficial time.
Yep, so about less than a minute to go, we think now. It's Thayer. Thayer's going to look it up. It's Meadows. That's it. Cardinals win. Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen, are heading to the round of 8. That's a final. Bella Meadows with 2. Maeve Turmel with 1 as well. Congratulations to the Pope Francis Cardinals. Excellent effort. They are heading to the round of 8. Post-game show coming up next. You're watching the Cardinal Network on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That puts a wrap on it. 3-1, the final score. Bella Meadows, 2 goals. Maeve Turmel, 1 goal. Dominic Percy, the future voice of the Cardinals. What do we think? How are they going to do in the round of 8? You think they can go all the way?
I personally think, much like today, it's going to be a very close game. We saw Pope trailing 1-0 after the first half. Miraculously, 3-goal on an unheard 3 goals, 2 netted by Isabella Meadows. I think round of 8, which I believe right now they will be playing Norwell. I think this will be a very, very tough game. This is going to be a top 5 matchup. We have Pope would be the number 6 seed coming this. Norwell would be the 5th seed.
Okay. Well, it looks like this is a fun game, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the best one that we've done all year in terms of fun, atmosphere, whole thing into it. I had Henry Huey back up here, too. He made his return to the press box. It was good to see you, as always, Henry. This could very well be my last girls' soccer game here with the Pope Prep Productions crew, considering that what I just heard, it sounds like they're going to get a road game, considering that all the top 4 seeds took care of their business, from what we know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So, I'll say this. It has been my absolute honor and privilege to have been given the title of Voice of the Cardinals. It's been my honor to do this here for the past 3 years. I hope we leave this program, or hope I leave this program in the best shape possible. I thank everyone along the way who made it a possible ride. Congratulations to the girls' soccer team. That was an awesome win. And if that's my final game, so be it. That was a great one to have here for girls' soccer. Again, thank you to everyone who has tuned in this season and given us an opportunity to listen, and given us a listen, given us a like, a subscriber, anything like that. You guys are the true heroes at home. We thank you. And I'd also like to thank the entire Pope Prep Productions crew, Lucas Cussin, who did a great job, set everything up almost on his own, did an absolutely terrific job. Caleb Gilmet coming up here, director of Pope Prep Productions. Everyone along the way who made it possible, we did a great job as well. For everyone at home, I'm AJ Gonsalves, the voice of the Cardinals, along with Don Percy, saying so long from Springfield. It was an honor and a privilege. Thank you, and we'll see you next time right here on Pope Prep Productions. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for listening to me for the past 3 years. Good night, and so long from Springfield. Congratulations, Lady Cardinals. Round of 16 done. Round of 8, here we come.